Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. And welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977. But ladies and gentlemen, it's not an ordinary episode. This is episode number 800 of the show. That's right. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful night. I hope you guys had a wonderful night, a wonderful day, because it's almost over. About less than 2 hours away. And I had a great day, had a wonderful day, having great streams, had a great laugh, many great laughs, and just got done watching AEW Collision. And all next week here in AEW be Fighter Fest, the final stop to the biggest event in AEW's history, All In. And I'll tell you one thing right now, in Wembley Stadium. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be an interesting event, to say the least. A lot of good people, been, a lot comes up with a lot of great ideas, and it will be something else. So, let's talk about what happened. This happened on AEW Collision, Fight for the Fallen 2023 Event Center 3, as I like to call it. And like it's all the proceeds that from those who attended that event, AEW Collision. Proceeds go to the Fight for the Fallen, and the Maui Food Bank. If you want to make a difference for those, to help out the victims of the Maui wildfires over there, go to mauifoodbank.org, and you can find out how you can help out and contribute in your own way, if you so choose to. So let's talk about the opening promos. Christian Cage and Darby Allin, who will face each other in the main event. Bullet Club Gold, Dalton Castle and the boys, they're going to be in action. And Samoa Joe. So, it started out with Samoa Joe versus the Golden Vampire, and a masked wrestler looks like a conquistador. But then the Golden Vampire started getting aggressive, pushed the referee out of the way, and it was ruled no contest when the Golden Vampire hit Samoa Joe to go to sleep. He unmasked himself, and it was CM Punk. And he says, I accept. Biatch. So, and basically walked away, and Samoa Joe's holding the mask, getting real ticked off about that. So the match will happen at All In Wembley Stadium, as CM Punk goes one-on-one with Samoa Joe with the Real World Championship on the line. In one-on-one action, Dalton Castle went up against the leader of Bullet Club Gold's, Jay White, Switchblade Jay White, and the Guns and Juice Robinson. Well, they were trying to get involved, but in the end, the boys got involved as well. But Jay White did win in the end, while Tony Schiavone was interviewing Bullet Club Gold, and Juice Robinson, the Gun, says, I want to wait. We need a warm-up match for All In. Send any three men out there to stop us, to challenge us. And so the Iron Savages came out, and, and in the end, Juice Robinson and the Guns of Bullet Club Gold did win that trios matchup. And I think the leader of Los Facción Ingobernables, either Andrade or Rush, was talking about getting the team back together. But as need a real team, so as Preston Vance and Dralistico or Mystico were celebrating, they said, we love Mexico. They were kidnapped by a couple of masked dudes, and Jose patted on the van and told them to go. Looks like a new Los Facción Ingobernables is going to be formed, and if I were any tag team with the tag team championships like Aussie Open and FTR, or the trios, or the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champs, Mogul Embassy and Brian Cage and the Gates of Agony, or the House of Black with the trios titles, I'd be watching myself, because that stable could take over anytime. Tony Schiavone interviewed Ricky Starks about being suspended from wrestling for 30 days, but instead he'll be a manager. and he'd be managing Big Bill as Big Bill took on Derek Neal, and Big Bill did end up winning the matchup. And Ricky Starks proceeds to with Derek Neal with his belt to send a little bit of a message. And Darby Allin and Nick Wayne addresses AR Fox and Swerve Strickland as they were get ready for their matchup at Fyter Fest. So, at Fyter Fest would be a heck of a matchup, to say the least. In women's action, Willow Nightingale goes one-on-one with Diamante as during the matchup, Diamante's associate, the former Ring of Honor Women's Champion Mercedes Martinez, approached ringside, and then while she was busy, causing a lot of trouble at ringside and tried to distract Willow Nightingale, Chris Statlander came down to help out to even score up Willow Nightingale. That propelled Willow Nightingale to pick up the victory. The former NJPW Strong Women's Champion and the 2023 Owen Hart winner, tournament winner, ends up picking the victory over Diamante. Meanwhile, Lexi Nair interviewed the gorgeous, curvaceous, and babylicious Toni Storm, the former AEW Women's World Champion. And Toni Storm changed her hairstyle again, and then she said that she will be trying to be the first ever three-time AEW Women's World Champion. But she has to contend with not only her ally, Saraya, but also the current champ, Hikaru Shida, and the former champ, Britt Baker. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. So that one. Powerhouse Hobbs took on Kevin Koo, and Powerhouse Hobbs did pick up the victory and decided to send a message with by hitting Koo with the move of Miro known as the Game Over. Miro kind of responded, about this, you and I go all out. And so they'll face each other at All Out, which is going to be a very interesting matchup. In the main event, Darby Allin goes one-on-one with Christian Cage. Luchasaurus tried to get involved in a couple of times in the matchup. And, Christian Cage tried to use the TNT title and everything else. In the end, though, Darby Allin did pick up the victory. And as Tony Schiavone interviewed Darby Allin, Luchasaurus continued to attack. And then all of a sudden they made Tony Schiavone make the 3 count and announce Christian Cage is still the TNT champion. I think Christian Cage is getting more diluted, if you ask me. And we're all thinking about why. But meanwhile, during that matchup, the AR Fox and Swerve Strickland were watching in the locker room. Because they have a tag team coffin match against the team of Sting and Darby Allin at All In. All In's going to be on in a very unique time since they're in the the England area. There's a European little time difference there. It will start at 1 in the afternoon here in the States on Sunday, while it's going to be night over there. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm kind of looking forward to doing this. So it's going to have a lot of fun. I'm just I'm going to watch it and I'm going to try to do the thing. You know what I mean? So that's going to be a lot of fun. Well, I'll get a little bit more time before I shut down for the night, so to speak. I want to take this time to thank everybody for their support. As you know, I've reached 800 episodes. I'm going to keep going. Like I said, after this video, I'm going to upload it, and then I'm going to shut down for the night. And that way, tomorrow I can, do my thing and start with a new clean slate. We were halfway through the month of August, and I want to say thank you, everyone, for your support. 800 episodes. It's no joke at all. And listen, I've done over 1,000 episodes on my couple of my previous channels before, and so it's been nothing but good things, good positive vibes. Like, remember when we start the second season of my show, I want to do a pilot episode of the second season. We're going to reinforce some rules and ban some names so that way we can do That way, the second season will go a little bit more smoother than last season. I know it's a few bumps in the road for this past season, but looking forward to doing it, and the numbers will continue as far as episodes will continue. It's not going to be season 1, episode 1 or something like that, or season 2, episode 1 or something like that. No, we'll keep it ongoing. Instead, there'll be brand new thumbnails as well. So The format does not change as much. I'll probably introduce a couple more segments in there. I will talk all about that on the pilot episode of the second season. But until then, episode 800 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977 is complete. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production. And in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.